Okay, graphing linear inequalities is very similar to graphing lines. We're going to start by looking for the slope and y-intercept. So our y-intercept here would be 0, -1. So we'll plot that point. And then our slope will be -1 over 2 or 1 over -2. So we can go down 1, right 2, or up 1, left 2. Now since it's greater than or equal to, or if it's less than or equal to, you're going to do a solid line. So I'm going to go right here and draw a solid line. Now we have to shade. We're going to either shade above or below. Since this is greater than, we'll shade above. Now notice we shade all the way up to the edge of the graph here. So all of the points in this shaded area and all the points on the solid line are part of your solution. Keep in mind, just like the line keeps going on, so does that shaded area. We're only seeing a small portion of it. Okay, with our next example, our y-intercept is 0, 0, and our slope would be 5 over 2 or -5 over -2. So we'll start with our y-intercept again. We can go up 5 and right 2, or down 5 and left 2. Now we only have a less than, not a less than or equal to. So that's going to be a dotted line. Okay, now for the shading, it is a less than. So anytime it's less than or equal to, we're going to shade below the line, which would be down in this area. Okay, now notice a line. Again, with the shading, I went all the way out to the edge. Do it as neat as you can. The line now serves as a border. It's not actually part of our solution. Only the shaded area is. It does keep on going infinitely, though, just like the line would. Y is less than 0, similar to y equals, in that it will be a horizontal line. Except because it's less than, remember, anytime less than or greater than, it's going to be a dotted line. And since it's less than 0, it will be right here on the x-axis. Now, because it's less than, anytime it's less than or equal to, we're going to shade below. That would be down here. So once you finish shading, it should look like this. Keep in mind, it goes on forever. We're only showing a small portion of it. And the line is dotted, meaning it's acting as a border. It's not actually part of the solution. Okay, x is greater than or equal to -2 will be similar to x equals in that it will be a vertical line. And since it's greater than or equal to, just like less than or equal to, it will be a solid line. Come over here to where x is -2 and draw a vertical line. Now, since it's greater than, or if it were just greater than equal to, or just greater than, Can't really shade above or below, so think of a number line. As you move to the right of the number line, it gets larger. As you move to the left, it gets smaller. So it would be the same thing with the shading. We're going to shade to the right. So we're going to come over here in the shade. Okay, so after you shade it, it'll look something like that. The line is solid, so it is part of our solution. Keeps going, and the shading keeps going way beyond what we can see.